Welcome back, everybody, to the Mike and Mike Show. As always, brought to you by WagerPro.com. First Sunday in the NFL is in the books. I think we learned a few things this weekend, Mike, about what's happening in the NFL. Miami is even worse than anticipated. I don't even see this team possibly even winning a single game, if that makes any sense at all. And more people are hating the Patriots even more. As everyone already knows, Antonio Brown signs with the Patriots as if they needed any more help. All right, but, you know, it is what it is. Kansas City is still a machine, as they've been throughout the season last year. We're going to shift things over, though. Mike's going to get into a little bit more as far as details are concerned. But tonight, Monday night, doubleheader. The information we have tonight is as good as anything we could possibly be a part of. These are platinum plays, the highest rated information we have. Houston goes into New Orleans. Denver goes into Oakland. Contact the number on your screen, 800-918-3272. We're going to be releasing both side winners absolutely free, 800-918-3272. Like I said, Mike's going to get into a little bit more of the details, some things that happened on Sunday. What's going on your end, Mike?
Well, I'll tell you this. First Monday night football of the NFL season, and we're looking at two games tonight at 7:10 Eastern Time, the Texans and the Saints. And these are two teams with high expectations.
Huge.
We know the last couple of years the Saints have had some misfortune in the playoffs. This is obviously a team, even though Drew Brees is getting older, they are loaded on the offensive side and the defensive side. And here's the thing. We're looking at a game now at 7:10 Eastern Time. Texans, they head to New Orleans. They're heading to the Dome. It's one of the toughest places to play if you're a road team in the NFL. Saints favored by 6.5. The over-under on that game is 52. And here's what's great about tonight. We have platinum information coming in on both matchups, the early game between the Texans and the Saints, and then we've got the game at 10:15 Eastern Time between the Broncos and the Raiders. And the Broncos are favored right now by 2.5 on the road. The total is 42. I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that even 2 days ago, John Gruden held a press conference stating that Antonio Brown would play on Monday night, and now Antonio Brown, come next week, will be suiting up for the Patriots. I think they're going to be happy about it. Is unbelievable. I think they're going to be happy about getting rid of the headache. Listen, Antonio Brown, you're an enigma, okay? I think you'll probably grow up once you get into a Patriot uniform because they'll kick you to the curb too if you act out of place. And know what's crazy about this? Let me get into this. Antonio Brown acts as selfishly as he does. He gets himself released and he finds himself on what was already the best team in the NFL.
It was already set up. There's no question Rosenhaus was putting feelers out there prior to this happening. Knowing Rosenhaus, he had everything all lined up, and it was already a done deal. Before the Raiders even released him, I'm positive he had a deal waiting with the Patriots.
That's right. And this is what you need to do. Call us at 1-800-918-3272. Go to WagerPro.com. You could see us on the videos that we run here every single night. We cover college football, we cover the NFL, and the app is the most important thing here. It's going to be your tool to success. Last week, we mentioned my friend Jim and how he could have used the tools that WagerPro.com and the app, which, by the way, you can download absolutely free, would have helped him, how it would have been beneficial for him. Up-to-date line moves, which are very important if you're trying to make big money betting on the NFL and college football. Stats, trends, plays of the day, free picks. Even the free picks on the app, guys, is 11-2 so far this year. That's unheard of, and those are the free picks. This is how we develop our following. This is how we find our platinum members, our high rollers who are betting massive numbers in Las Vegas every single weekend. And guys, sports betting, the legalization, it's running rampant. That stigma, that negative stigma of sports betting being illegal is lifted now. People see this as an opportunity to invest and make money, and it starts with the phone call at 1-800-918-3272. What are you getting? You're getting tonight's Monday night parlay. You're getting a two-teamer here. You're going to bet these games straight and in the parlay. 3 bets. You go 3-0. I don't care what size player you are. You're cashing in big. And you know what, guys? A lot of people out there struggled this past weekend in college and pro. We saw a couple of really bad beats, some heavy public percentage bets that didn't come through. And the number, utilize it, 1-800-918-3272. Texans Saints at 7:10 Eastern Time. Broncos Raiders at 10:15 Eastern Time. 2-0, guys. Mike, I'm excited. Monday Night Football. We had a great weekend. Yesterday was a day to remember. And utilize the number and give us a call here.
Right. It's very simple. Very, very simple. Whether you had a great day on Saturday and Sunday or you had a bad day on Saturday and Sunday. 2-0, it's guaranteed. Like I said, it's our highest rated information. It's platinum information. Don't hesitate. Get a jump start on your bankroll for the season. Call the number. You've got nothing to lose and everything to gain. I promise you, both games will get the job done. Just make the call. 800-918-3272.
That's right. And let's talk about what happened yesterday in the NFL. And I'm just going to be serious with everyone here. And for the viewers out there, you're looking and you're viewing these videos and you're deciding if you need a professional to help you on a day-to-day basis. And we're not biased here. I'm a native New Yorker, and I'm going to start this little rant by just saying, and I know, Mike, I'm sorry, don't be sensitive about it, buddy. I love you. The Giants stink. Okay? The Giants have no secondary. They have an aging quarterback. They have a running back that needs to do everything for them. They can't stop anybody. I'm 5'10", 230 pounds. I'd probably run a 7'5", 40, and I wouldn't be covered by the secondary. That game yesterday was a joke. Dallas favored by 7.5. I mean, the final score was 35-17, but it wasn't even that close. The Giants, they scored a late touchdown. Dak Prescott, mediocre, is about to get that contract he wants. Guess why? Because he played the Giants. He put up over 400 yards in the air, 4 touchdowns, a perfect passer rating. They had 2 wide receivers with 100-yard games. Are you kidding me? But guys, guess what? That was one of our platinum information games yesterday, and that's the information you'll look forward to starting with tonight's Monday Night Parlay. Now, again, I don't want to be negative. Sorry, Giants fans. Maybe you're rebuilding. Maybe Daniel Jones will find himself under center by week 4. I don't know, but I know this. There's a team that's even worse than the Giants. It's the Miami Dolphins. You stink, okay? Hear me when I tell you. You're terrible. Baltimore, favored by 7. They go into Miami. The total is 41.5. They go over themselves by half. By halftime, they go over by themselves. 59-10. Are you kidding me? Wasn't Lamar Jackson no more for his feet than his throwing arm? I've got some stats for you right here. He threw for, what is that? Oh, he threw for 324 yards and 5 touchdowns. Are you kidding me? 5 touchdowns. So the only secondary right now that's worse than the Giants is the Dolphins. This team is not going to win a game if they play like this. And in addition to that, the Saints, what were you thinking? Mark Ingram, nothing left in the tank? I mean, come on. He rushed for 107 yards and 2 touchdowns, 7.6 yards a carry. You only see that average on the ground when Alabama plays New Mexico State in college football. It's a joke.
Tanking for Tua has begun.
Tanking for Tua has begun. Absolutely. They also had 200-yard receivers as well. I mean, guys, these are the types of games that we're offering to our Platinum members. I know you've been watching the video. Our free picks this past weekend, 2-1, 66%. A bad beat, but UCF on Saturday, Green Bay last Thursday. I mean, guys, the numbers don't lie. Utilize the number. I know you're looking at me right now. This guy's crazy. He's ranting. Why is he so loud? Is he angry? Is he happy? I'm happy. I'm angry if you don't give us the call because I know what we can do for you here. And it starts by downloading the Wager Pro app first and foremost so you can get yourself affiliated with us. And again, it's in the palm of your hand. There's nothing out there like it. There really isn't. There's nothing comparable. All these other sites that you're familiar with that you use for your handicapping, you're not going to be getting notifications in the palm of your hand 10 minutes before kickoff with a late line move, weather alert, injury update. None of that is going to be available unless you download the Wager Pro app and call us because this 2-team parlay tonight. I mean, guys, we can't lose with this information. Saints minus 6.5, over under 52. I've got a 10-point mistake in this line. The Broncos and the Raiders. Broncos laying 2.5 on the road with a motivated Joe Flacco trying to prove some things. Who knows? Is Oakland dysfunctional or is getting rid of Antonio Brown exactly what they needed? We're going to see. It's all up in the air. They drafted Josh Jacobs out of Alabama. He's got big promise at the running back position. And I don't care what anybody says. Last year was a terrible year back for John Gruden, but the guy does know how to coach. So that information as well is explosive, and you're looking at going 2-0 on the Monday Night Parlay. Texans Saints Broncos, Raiders, 1-800-918-3272. Download the Wager Pro app. Check us out, Mike and Mike. We're going to be here every single day for you guys. We'll give you some comedy. We'll give you some drama. We're going to give you the winners. 1-800-918-3272. I'm done with my rant on what happened yesterday, and I can tell you this.
Are you sure you're done?
I think I am. I could go forever, but I know this: if the Giants
say he was done?
If the Giants and the Dolphins aren't at least in the top 3 as far as picks for the draft next year, I'd be shocked, because I haven't seen this poor performance from 2 teams in week 1 in the 15 years that I've been doing this. Woo!
There's some bad ones out there, but it's simple, guys.
I'm gonna change my shirt,
If you're
Mike.
serious about making money, take a second, dial the number. It's on your screen, 800-918-3272. Just download the app. It takes 2 seconds, right on your phone, just for the best bet of the day. It's essential. 11-2 over the last 2 weeks. I mean, what could be better than that?
Nothing.
800-912-3272. Platinum parlay happening for tonight. Don't miss out on what's happening here. Like Mike said, we're going to be with you all during the course of the season, multiple times during the week, giving you access to the best possible information. Don't hesitate. Give us a call. See you next time.
Now, I just want to end this segment for tonight with a couple of extra side notes for all the players out there. If you are working with a local book, if this is bailout Monday for you, and a lot of guys are betting in casinos and sports books and online, but there are still players out there in which their week does end on Monday. Even if you are betting online and you're starting a new week with these Monday night games, it's even more of a reason to call us, okay? Because guys out there, here's what happens. They want to try to win on their own. They're kind of treading water 50-50, but every time you split out, that vig is being taken from you. So it may not seem like a lot of money in the first couple of weeks, but it does add up. And most of the players that give us a call, that's the kind of situation they're in. They're just not making any progress. We're the most consistent in the industry. Sponsored by Wager Pro. It's going to be the #1 outlet to get all of your sports betting information every single day. You may get a notification 3, 4, 5 times in the day. That's how thorough we are. That's how on top of the information we are as well. So give us a call at 1-800-918-3272. Also, I don't want to leave you hanging here. We go on a rant. We always forget. Free pick of the day. We're going to give you a free pick on the over-under in the early game tonight. We've got a 52-point total on that Texans-Saints game. And a lot of people think the Saints in the dome, dynamic offense. They forget that this team is pretty loaded on defense as well. And they showed that improvement last year. It's going to carry over. The Texans as well. They do know how to force turnovers. They still have J.J. Watt there, who's a beast. I'm going under the 52. And again, this is why we're here. Most people look at this game, weather not a factor, and they think of the Saints from 5 years ago that couldn't stop anybody, and they're going over. The same way they went over on Thursday night. And what happened? That game went under by 4 or 5 touchdowns. Now, I'm not saying there's that type of discrepancy, but I am telling you that the under's a nice free win for you. And again, the free picks this past weekend, 66%. Okay, people would pay money hand over fist for that type of consistency. The platinum information, it's in a whole nother stratosphere, and that's why I want you to call us and give us a shot. 1-800-918-3272, Wager Pro, Mike and Mike. We'll be back with you guys for another special Thursday Night Football edition this upcoming week. Until then, good luck, and let's make some money. Have a good night.